Good afternoon, YouTube. We are at Eastwood Metro Park, and today we're going to go on a section of trail that I covered before, but this time we're going to go over yonder behind that tree line and go to Eastwood Lake. We are in Eastwood Metro Park, and what I referred to before as Eastwood Lake is actually just part of the river. However, it's a widened section of the river, and it sort of, it appears like to be a lake. However, that's just part of the Mad River. We're going to go on this section of trail, like I said, that we've been on before. Only we're going to see if it takes us to the actual lake. I don't have an external mic. Actually I do, but I don't like them. I'd rather just do it without, but anyway, we're going to take this section of the bike trail and see if we can connect to Eastwood Lake. And hopefully it looks better. Last time I covered this section of the bike trail, I was using a compact mini body camera mounted to my bike. And so this time we're doing it with a GoPro. We have a steady wind of about 10 miles an hour coming northeast. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's probably about 71, maybe 72 degrees, and obviously sunny with a nice cool breeze. Why can't we never get these nice cool breezes when it's 95 degrees outside? I like how the local news, they dramatize things. We get 2 days where temperatures are in the 70s and a couple nights where temperatures are in the 50s, and they're calling it autumn already. It's here. See, I'm finding a little bit of a headwind, but that's okay. That just means on my trip home, have a nice push. I think over winter I'm going to collect the equipment I need, like a small tent, like a single man tent, and maybe a little cooker, and just some necessities I might need for an overnighter. Because something I've always wanted to do is ride the bike trail from Dayton to Cedar Creek State Park. But because of, it's about a 40-mile trip, which I can do no problem. However, if I pedal 40 miles and then spend the day at the beach, I'm probably not going to want to pedal 40 miles back home, so I'll make it like a cycle camping trip. I'll probably do it with or without the camera. At this point, I've posted like 3-4 videos a week the last couple of weeks. I only have 11 subscribers. So you guys aren't giving me a lot of motivation. See, we're actually going in the opposite direction of where the lake is, I do believe. Well, we'll see where it goes. I've never been on this part of the bike trail. Cool. Straight ahead of us is the Air Force Museum at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I'm not too sure how to get to Eastwood by cycle. I guess I could use Google Maps, which would but what I looked at on Google Maps basically showed this trail taking you to Eastwood. really Bong Street. The Air Force Museum it's on Bong Street. Interesting. The Air Force Base is huge. It spans for thousands of acres. We're not even looking at half of it. I think the Roswell alien spaceship crash, the alien was supposedly brought here to Dayton and could still be there. One time, me and my ex, we were just out driving around, and we somehow ended up over in this area. And I wanted to turn around and go back the other way. I pulled into a non-civilian entry into the base. The guys were nice, but when we pulled in there, the way we did, those guys were not too happy at first. Yeah, this is all base. Well, this definitely is not the way to the lake, but that's okay. This is a section I have never been on, so we're experiencing it together. I'm sure you can see some of the large aircraft they had outside of the base or outside of the museum. I do believe Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is the largest employer in Dayton. The sign back there says, bikeway narrows. But then you hit this section, it is literally the opposite of what the sign said. Oh my God, it smells like shit over here. Well, it smells like sewage back there. Sign says downhill, yet I'm pedaling uphill. I know it's just warning us up ahead is downhill, but we are still next to the Mad River. That's kind of wicked. Some sort of a dam. I don't know what the dam is called. Pretty neat though. I think it might be called Huffman Dam. I'm not too positive. I have to look it up. I think that might be Huffman Prairie. I'm not positive. Yeah, I'm walking because it's kind of uphill. I know you guys probably can't see it, but there's some people way up over there. Yeah, that's the Huffman Dam. I'll stand here for a second and you can read that for yourself, hopefully. Cool. Pause the video if you need to and zoom in and read that. I got sent to detention when I was in like 2nd grade. We were studying dams and I asked a legitimate question. I asked the teacher, don't the dam wall get in the way of the boats? She was livid. It was a legit question. I don't know what her deal was. All these years I've lived in Dayton and I've never been here. But this is the Huffman Trail, which I've never been on. I see some trail down there, so it looks like eventually we just do a big circle. Or I don't know, it looks like it ends right there. I don't know if that's part of this trail we're on now or what. The sign back there didn't say, but I do believe this is the Huffman Prairie, where the Wright brothers took their first flight. But I don't know. Back when I hit that section where I said I had never been on that section before, if I would have got off the bike trail right before where the fenced-in section was there, if I would have got off the trail there and went left, that's Harshman, and all I would have had to do is cross that overpass, and right there is Eastwood. But I thought or figured that they would have by now built a trail that would go directly to Eastwood Lake, but hey, at least I'm seeing grasshoppers over here. That's the first grasshopper I've seen all year. I haven't even seen any praying mantises. When I was a kid, grasshoppers and praying mantis were everywhere. Well, that's a good shot. You probably can't see because it's so far away. But this is YouTube. A lot of people don't even know. I tell my friends all the time, like, if you're having trouble seeing something in a YouTube video, you pinch and spread out. You zoom right in. So if you want to see downtown from where we are here, you can pinch and zoom and it'll bring it in closer to you. couple yellow butterflies. Or actually, those little white and yellow butterflies you see, they're actually not butterflies. I think they're actually moths. Well, I guess that's it. Okie dokie. You see those buildings? I have to pedal my happy ass all the way back to those buildings and then work another 3 hours after I've already worked about 3 hours. But that's the benefit of working from home. Don't do it, grasshopper. Thought that grasshopper was going to leap into my front wheel. But anyway, the benefit of working from home is I have flexible hours. I can work a few hours here, go for a bike ride, and work some more. Call it a day. Beautiful landscape, though. I want to know what that trail is down there. There was no signs back there where we just turned around that directed us. If this was part of this trail, if the trail down there was part of this trail, it would, the sign would say, trail this way. North Carolina gets credit for being first in flight. However, that's really not true, because at Huffman Prairie, where the Wright brothers used to, test their equipment, they were technically flying then. So Ohio and North Carolina have always had like this healthy little bickering. They're first in flight, and we're the birthplace of aviation. And 21. Well, we didn't go where I said we were going, but we went somewhere just as good. We went somewhere we have never been. Maybe I'll bust a right when I get to Huffman and go on to the lake and do a video from there. Well, anyway, YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And please subscribe and turn on notifications to be informed of future videos. I hope everybody has a joyful day. Until next time.